Might not seem like much, but it tastes...
I've a book I will be
Have a look. It's a start.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Crowds make for easy pickings.
Stomach's complaining.
Seems
I'll have an
look
early
can
supper.
cure our
Have a
desire
look.
for oblivion.
I want to go home. All that fuss and nary a coin to show for it.
No shame in letting
This
down
is
your
no
hand.
Interested in my wares?
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Don't I know that lass from somewhere?
I always draw the short
I pity
straw.
those content to
Swear.
live in
On,
idleness.
have a look.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Wonder if there's any easy work
Any loose
to be
coin
had.
about? Enough
Stomach's
to make me
complaining.
rich.
This is
I'll have
no
an early supper.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons. Fascinating. Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
It's been a hard day.
Wish I could go on and tell them.
I don't feel safe here.
Another day, another adventure.
If I
Any
sleep
loose
on my
coin about?
words,
Enough
may
to make me
have
rich.
not my country does this.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Ain't gonna make any coin here.
If I sleep on my words, may have no gold.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
And unprepared. I'm
I pray this harvest is a plentiful one.
If I sleep on my woes, may have no gold.
ain't gonna make any coin here.
This is no place to compose my thoughts.
There's all chimney. I swear it.
Got to think about what's this.
Perhaps a strong hunter. Seem like divine.
I pity those content to live in idleness.
Stomach's complaining.
Ain't gonna make any
I'll
coin
have an
here.
early supper.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Time to be heading home.
I pity those content to live in idleness.
Them nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths as well.
So nice, juicy.
Not many rumours to be had around here.
Can cure our desire for oblivion.
Sweeping, laundry.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Time to be heading. My bed was, and I shall resist.
Sense I will be thinking.
I'm dead tired.
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Body aches.
What should I do?
I'm in fine company.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
She's doing about a dozen things at
Number
once.
on my shoulders. Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. Another day of work awaits.
All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
Fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
No one looks no here.
I'm just grateful I can.
This is really scary.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Lonely place. Not without its charms.
I'm in fine company.
Death comes for me next.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
I fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
comes for me next. I am sure of it.
Call it dull.
Might as well hang about. I'm in no rush.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
It gladdens the heart to see so many smilers about.
None of this is guaranteed tomorrow.
Must be air.
I think I understand.
My bedrooms. And a shop exists.
It is a fair price, yet no one's bought it.
Time to find me a mask.
Suppose I can visit someplace new.
Lots to do.
I'll pour out his eyes. Every minute of this existence is torment.
Oh, nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud scion of House Berkeley to move crates, to scribble in ledgers. Preposterous!
Albert, cease sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again?
Got to face it. No one's coming to this.
Time to hit the sack.
To be off.
A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
This quiet makes me itch and cause a stir.
I fancy a kip, but not at the expense of my duty.
The rules at your left.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Tired. I barely slept a wink. My bed was
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner... If this is a jest, it is in very poor... I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to... You may visit us again in a few days.
Nice place, this. No harm to me.
Suppose I ought to be used to this one.
I've been quite fettered today.
I will treat myself to I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit. This place is lovely. I might stay a while.
No to a nice, juicy beast steak.
Getting proper rest is an important duty. Our adventure continues. Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Hi. Faring well. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet. Say, you're not from... How I long to learn. She's always telling me, after all, if the world truly... It seems unfair that I alone But listen to me waffling on. My apologies, friend. But I'd best be... Thank you for indulging me. I do...
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
What a bloody disgrace!
The only place I can find peace. You seem well.
I shall have Albert himself verify your accusation. You may visit us again in a few days' time.
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
I'll not stand
Let it
idly
end.
by.
I don't want to think anymore.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
You'll get what's coming to you. Might be how it ends.
Can't win them all, I suppose.
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
What is life without a bit of spice? I like to think I give people a reason to smile.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Faring well, I hope. Time to be heading home. Fancy a look at my wares?
To be taken care of before the day's done.
Bit bland. What can I throw in?
Good day, sir. What might you
Size. I'm holding on where I stand.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here. It's been a hard day.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I'll do as I please.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
One must
Track of
head
time.
home.
This place is too comfortable.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure. Crowds can be troublesome.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I have no issue falling. Good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Good tidings, friend. As for me, I made the most of my... You see, I grew so... and that's when I thought... Mayhap you've... I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my... Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it.
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, master. Shall we gather the requisite... fun? To make it our own? There's no great shock to me.
Hoy, friend! There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hour. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted, for it made me painful. I want to live a life I can I tire of enduring. Looking at this spot, 'tis proof that I am not my... 'Tis something though it came to me through... Pray, take this with my thanks. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city, thus I cannot say when next... Oh, I feel... Till then...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Right you are.
Good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest. In short, you've done us all a service.
And so the flighty noble is put back in his cage. I do wonder if 'twas truly for the best, but what's that?
Those garments. In short, you've done this city a...
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
Places such as this nourish the spirit.
I'd fain sell you, only don't ask me to lower the price any further. Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
Can't stomach places like this.
Life's a sight fairer when you take it as it comes.
You shan't hear me complain about an early... Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on? We have reached our destination.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment? You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope, should you continue to display such an air, it slips my mind.
And with that, our task is done.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's. I have attempted to do the same. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar, many a time as Deezer and many a time as the Magistrate. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty... Thus, what say you? Might you be willing? I prepared a means for you. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, because should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. For some time now, to set and so, the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the false sovereign. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries post once your infiltration is successful. Here, this should take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, you will much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace ledge for some time now, what's more, this cannot be mere happenstance, yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it.
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
About to have my foot in this place.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Have no fear, master. I'll fare all. You are the Arisen. Follow me.
Can't complain.
I'll have to remember this place.
I've not an inkling of what to do.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
Those recruits don't know pummel from point.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Preparations. I up my training regime.
Those recruits don't know pummel from point.
Who's there? Pray, Keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either. Could it be that you have come to bring mother's schemes to lie? Disa is my mother. Pray for 'twas never my intent to deceive. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that... My word! You mean to say that you are the... Could mother have had a hand in...
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should...
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look... I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. You...
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I think a stroll might clear my head.
A new performance requires new raiment, methinks.
Even the best of us hardly while away.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be...
Whatever am I to do? Chance to put my feet up and as welcome as fine ale.
We're waiting on that report.
This sort of quiet means all
Oh dear.
So, you've come. Captain Brant Bad.
I'll not stick my head where it can get cut off.
Or to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? No. Then we are presented, or Deezer's arisen is, have you proof that you are... Ah, they say the Arisen's breast by that mark, Tootsie. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and what befell him? Ha! Crusoe, aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but escape? Here, I spend my days and I need not turn my... That said, if you know of a place, tell me. Does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me...
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture. Ho, ho! To think if only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to, and 'twould wound my pride to have you be. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. Living's hard, but dreams
I sense eyes upon us.
You looking to join?
This looks as good a place as any.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, how fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found? This scrap. 'Twas part of this alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that To think, 'tis a surprise. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deez's folk, you have done well, Your Majesty.
It seems
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things.
Well met, sir. Fancy down there? Fine wares.
hit the sack.
Living's hard. Dreams are free.
What's got you in such a good mood?
Wonder what's going on in town.
Must hold out
What?
until someone comes to relieve me.
Where was that bound again?
You! I'm nodding off where I stand. You!
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cave. Tis obvious now. Let's just say there are some who don't. I was to report on your comings, but I suppose that's so. How about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no... Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend. But what...
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for...
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out.
If all catches your eye.
Sir!
We shall see how bold
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
What should I do?
I'd soon be home.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
The heavens have forsaken. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for here, Malcolm his name is. This building's very old. It could be that might I impose on you?
Might I propose we seek out new...
Where could Malcolm have gotten? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I have...
Where? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost. Gonna make any coin here.
Malcolm? All he's doing, I don't know why he bothered.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
My fur's in a right state. Good day, sir.
I'm quite sure ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then? I shut.
What should I do?
There's no easy.
That's quite enough!
What should I do?
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Was I lacking in devotion?
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he would...
Don't think your one found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled off. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune.
Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble. I wonder what it was Malcolm found. I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure?
This is a place of prayer.
Is Malcolm... We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking...
We'd best report back.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer. I must be
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps... Come, I fear there's not a... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this... Look, there, a hole. Could he... There is naught to be done but have a look for... Let us make haste.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap. Be sure to keep your... Is there no getting through this door?
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
Shall we follow, Master? Tis no great shock to me.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Why, I've ne'er seen. Might I ask that you not? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated. We ought to entrust its care to... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you... Let's investigate this place's...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Tis no great shock to me. leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I quite like it.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Someone talked about this.
Such peace.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Well, have you found some place? Oh, to think, guide me outside then. If you can
Strike! Now!
Oi! Have a little faith in yourself!
That's it. I've had enough.
This is bad.
Tis good to be reunited.
I'm not putting up with this.
Ye really pushing your luck.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my
Quiet
boots.
here for my liking.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
If you truly are, at words may be wind, mayhap the knowledge I've gained.
The door of sturdy make. It will be impossible without the key.
Be on the lookout for a likely-looking key.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Lots to do.
I've got to rest in town. Let's taken at a leisurely pace. What's life without
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing. Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance? Aye. I have no issue falling asleep, even... Tis a relief to be home.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. Shall we get underway?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been... Mayhap 'twould be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest. From the pains he took to remain, that alone is reason to suspect a connection. The Regent Kin intends to call out. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chamber...
I am...
There is much we ought to tend to. Ah, yes. When he learnt of your majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movement. As to how he learned your majesty's location with such I shall be sure to inform you when I do.
So, someone saw fit to monitor you all the... way over in Batal.
I see.
Suppose that means you're famous, Master.
Interested in my wares? Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Have no fear, Master. You are the Arisen. Follow me.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
Tis best you move on. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Those new
Dare say I could
barely lift
forget
their
all my
swords.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
Do you recall that package from Batal I delivered to the Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at the...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a high...
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally...
My lord.
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace would now. If Wilhelmina called.
surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascent.
Indeed. But that, your great...
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you. And off you go now.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace.
Another fine turnout.
Dalliances with bandits.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently, even privately owned.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I'm sure I could find a willing patron. This place is very dry.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen. Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
See what I can find.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in securing Mel. I make a clue, though the political situation, I fear such a partnership would, at any rate, to see I will investigate these matters only once we have gleaned a fragment, and ere it slips my mind. As a reward for your Majesty, you will of course require... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet then. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me...
So, the false sovereign, Queen Regent...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attained... If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Now there's a worthy prize.
The goblin, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of... mind to know someone taught them.
I know precisely when a curative is needed. Be well, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by... At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, if we share our strengths, we can begin.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
I expect it will be an honor to serve by your... 'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. Oh, how I've longed to embrace my... Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
No easy answers here.
At least I can go with my head held high.
I've never heard such a thing. Let us see what you're made of.
is a surprising development.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say, the spring has returned to your step, Master. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this trial will spur us into the next. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation serves not.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity. Is that a statue I espy, over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
best avoided here.
Foremost priority.
Achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
'Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here.
We've got choppers!
Flame is its weakness.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Oh well, colour me surprised.
Enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
Recklessness has done them no favours. They ought to conserve their strength.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
That reminds me. Now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Have you considered becoming a mage yourself, sir? You have my protection.
Let me get that. Goblins, Master!
Then I shall remain by your side. Well done, Master.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong? There's no business to be had here.
That man just now seemed rather on edge.
You best go up. There's no business to be had here. That's for sure.
Is that who I think it is?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business you would know of our village? Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here. As you like.
This is the end, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
You shan't hear me complain about an A good sleep does wonders.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Are you fit to travel?
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain what...
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year, but is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of. Naturally, I'm not the only one. You're the second arisen to come to. In response, oops, don't misunderstand. Those who deal in information. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our... For 'tis here that thieves to begin with. Those who want, of course, you are known. Which is to say, you have my... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye, take care. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my... Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fail all...
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Whatever could you want from...
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'm not into...
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I'm not interested.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You made it after all. Guess that means I— Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. See figures you'd want to know about. We're supposed to be neutral. But I suppose I can tell you. His real name is Dara. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? We're men and women. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, but he failed. So the title fell. That's when he went off, saying he used... And what a scheme. Still. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to... Me thinks he needs something to remind... Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to...
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Something smells divine.
What's life without a bit of fun? Must be ready for the morrow.
Over here, if you would.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I have no issue falling asleep, even...
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
A new day.
But getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
My body's not forgiving me.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man... But hold a moment. Does this man's counter... but of a clever plan. Furthermore, 'twill serve as... And all the while, a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent... Deezer. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.